So Dana, some rain on the way. I think some folks might get a little nervous just because we had some serious rainstorms, earlier this summer. But how big a deal are these rainstorms?
Absolutely. So these ones are going to be more so periods of rain. Okay. Some of them could be heavy at times. So we'll obviously be watching for any sort of flash flooding or anything like that. But it's not going to be a washout for tomorrow. Perfect. So that's always something to keep in mind. Honestly, we had a kind of increasing clouds throughout the day, which was really kind of a good way to show that the cold front was on the way. I feel like this visible satellite imagery is almost a textbook explanation of increasing clouds. You can watch them just kind of go across the state. The coast was spared for most of the day, but we did catch some of those clouds at the end of the day today. Now we do have some showers moving through, especially a line going through Canada and into Vermont. Those have spawned some flash flood warnings, but most of these are going to break up as we get into Maine, and that's really because of the mountains. You can see those a little bit better there. Lots of lightning, especially with the ones in Canada. But you can really see here, this storm here is a good example of how they're starting to break up. So you can have some heavier rain over Rangeley, and then as we got closer to Caratunk, that's when these storms kind of were able to relax a little bit. And I just wanted to get a better look at the ones up here in Canada. Look at all that lightning. They did start to calm down as they got closer to the Maine border, but still pretty impressive to see lightning after dark. Always puts on a good show. High temperatures we reached today, a lot of people in the middle 70s, a little bit cooler up in the north, but right around average for this time of year, a little bit cool. And our low temperatures tonight are going to be around average, which is a bit warmer than what we've been seeing over the past couple of days. And you can really see that here. A lot of places between 10 and 15 degrees warmer at this hour than we were at this time yesterday. So if we go into high temperatures tomorrow, thanks to that rain, a lot of people are going to be kept much, much cooler. A lot of places only locked into the 60s tomorrow. So it'll feel a little bit cooler than we have over the past couple of days. In terms of humidity, we're doing a bit of a roller coaster. Humidity ticks up ahead of that front and then behind it for the weekend, get some comfortable air, and then ahead of our next system, we start to pop back up into more humid territory. So in terms of our precipitation over the next couple of days, we'll have some of those storms move through tonight, but they'll start to break up a bit. Most people wake up in the morning to just a couple of showers. Then a lot of people will get a break right around midday, a little bit later than midday in down eastern Maine, and then we'll have another line go through. This is where I think we'll see some of those heavier showers going through around the mid-coast area at dinner time. And then down East Maine will stay a little bit rainy as we get into the overnight, but by midnight, everyone should really be drying out. Especially for Saturday morning, a little bit of fog along the coast and the mountains possible, but most people are going to remain dry. Saturday afternoon, a couple of pop-up showers, and up north you might get a couple of wraparound showers due to the rotation of low pressure systems. A little fun meteorological fact there. But then most of us are going to stay dry throughout the day on Saturday. And then Sunday, high pressure rolls in and we get shaping up for a pretty good end to the weekend. So marine forecast sees 2 to 4 feet, water at 63, and we have a small craft advisory until Friday at 8 p.m. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, we had a little stretch of a lot of really nice days. So Friday, we get those periods of rain, cooler than average, but still going to feel a little bit sticky. And then as we get into the weekend, a couple of showers possible at the end of the day on Saturday. But otherwise, still going to be a pretty decent day, especially for the beach to Beacon. Sunday, things clear up really nice. And then we have some storms to look out for on Tuesday, but we'll call that next week's problem, Alex. I'm looking forward to a nice weekend. Gotta get through some rain on Friday first, but it'll be all right.
We'll focus on the nice weekend first.
Absolutely.
Thanks.